We talk boxing post-fight breakdown of Oleksander Gvozdyk versus Craig Baker for the NABO and NABF titles. Oleksander Gvozdyk does retain his belts. He gets a TKO 6th-round victory over Craig Baker. Now this fight started pretty interesting, pretty well. You know, you saw the beautiful fluidity of punches with Oleksander. You saw Craig Baker just kind of high guard, trying to walk him down. The first 2 rounds were very similar. High guard from Baker trying to get in with a slow jab, and Oleksander using small little angles and pity pat punching. Nothing. Even though he's called the nail, he does a lot of pity pat punching, which is, I notice, is how I can't think of his name right now, but Lomachenko's dad. That's how I think how he trained that Ukrainian team, because Lomachenko fights that way, Oleksander fights this way, and I think his other name is Oleksander too. Gvozdyk. They all fight that way. That pity pat combination punches. They turn up the power when they want, but until they want to, it just all gonna be pity pat points. So that's basically what it was for the first 2 rounds. Baker trying to walk him down with a slow jab. Oleksander using angles and pity pat punching, getting those points. 1-2 jabs, hooking, body hooking, and then in round 3, you could see by the end of round 2, Baker felt he could be a little more aggressive, because in round 3 came out, he started walking him down faster, putting Oleksander on the back foot. Even though he wasn't doing nothing offensively, he was walking him down. And was this by design, or was it just by the pressure of Baker? But you know, Oleksander is trying to go on the back foot more, and that's when that slow recoil I was telling you guys about. Baker has a slow drawback on his jab. And go check out the breakdown prediction right here on RT Boxing. I said what I felt was going to be the downfall for Baker was his jab. It has a slow recoil. It comes back too slow. And I felt Oleksander was going to counter right over that and knock him out. And that's when he started aiming for that shot. He started trying to counter right over Baker's slow jab. It was working. But you could still see that pressure was getting to Oleksander, just the walking down pressure. He was starting to get a real, I don't know if it's just the higher volume of pity pat punching or the pressure getting to him, but he was getting sweaty, real sweaty, while Baker was just, you know, cool. And then the 4th round came out, same more. Baker started walking him down more. And Alexander's face and body expressions were just changing. He was looking fatigued, not like exhausted, tired, but just like breathing a little more than expected. Round 5 came out. Baker, energy-wise and like mentally-wise, seemed like he was winning the fight. He wasn't winning it on points because Oleksander was just pity-patting. Even though he was getting pressured down, Baker was landing a lot of jabs, but just far and just, what's the word? Too far in between. I wouldn't say a lot, but he was landing some good jabs. And then round 6, I don't know if it was just Oleksander was like getting tired, or his corners like said, "What the hell?" But around 6, he just turned on the pressure. You know, he that overhand right over the jab. We did 2 of them. Bow. It stumbled Baker. Well, it wasn't quite over the jab. He missed. He went for it. He tried to counter the jab. He missed it, but he just threw it anyway. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw these two rights anyway, cause forget the counter. It's open. He hit Baker with 2 of them. It stumbled Baker into the ropes, and then like in a mid combination, he just caught Baker like right in here somewhere, and Baker did like a weird semi-slow fall, like one leg collapse. And when he got up, the referee like, "Are you okay? You sure? You sure?" He got up, and it just soon when they allowed the fight again, just 3 straight rights from the nail, straight rights from the nail, straight down the pipe. And I'm not sure if the ref stopped it or if Baker's corner stopped it, because it was right in Baker's corner, because they were on the apron quick to tap Baker on the back, like, "Nah, it's all right, man, it's all right." Because when the ref stopped it, Baker was like, "Well, what's happening? What's happening?" And like I said, his trainer was on the apron quick, like, "Nah, it's okay, it's okay." So that was that fight. It was a lot of pity pat points until Oleksander the Nail decided to, I guess, turn up the volume, turn it up the gear. But it was a 6-round TKO after a 6-round knockdown. This is Mr.A. Saying, please subscribe, leave a comment down below. Oleksander Gvozdyk, still NABO and NABF champions, light heavyweight. Mr.A, please subscribe. Oh, this is right in front of Andre Ward, so Andre Ward's like, I like what I see, I like his combinations, but I want to see what he has when he's in there with somebody. But right now, I like what I see. I like his pedigree, but he basically a nice way of saying he ain't messing with me, but I like what I see. This is Mr.A, please subscribe.